You know the tradition of looking at somebody's eyes.
Yeah, or 7 bad years of sex.
Yeah.
Courtney, we're changing our uniforms for the couch. We can't be baddies on the couch because we can't be comfortable baddies on the couch, you know? So we're going to change it to like loungewear. So let's shop on Shein.
I want to wear some pajamas.
Like, I want to wear like
satin.
skinnies.
No, I want to wear like satin pajamas, like from So I Creep. Yeah.
Ooh, that's vibe. Today's couch talk is unpopular opinions.
Oh, and we're trying the Taylor Port wine. That's unpopular on TikTok for being, everybody saying this is the Hennessy of wines. But
it's 18% alcohol. Not gonna lie.
The reason why they're saying it's the Hennessy,
is it because of whiskey in it or something?
Yeah, or it's aged the same way that they age cognac and stuff like that.
That's scary.
So that's why it's so strong. And we need to take a few sips before we even answer. Let's let the real
people come out. We should have did this when I wasn't full. I mean, yeah. Then the real me would have came out for real.
It's gonna help.
We didn't tap the. Well, I guess you don't bless the bottle for wine, huh?
This is news to me. What are you talking about?
Blessing the bottle?
Yeah.
You never blessed the bottle?
No, I just popped that bitch open.
Yeah, you just bless the bottle. Okay.
What is that a tradition for what? For who? For what?
Drinking in general.
Never seen
like before opening a bottle.
Never seen anybody. It must be a Midwest thing.
No.
Never seen anybody do that ever. Never even heard anybody say that.
Interesting. Like, let's bless the bottle.
I just knew this was an African tradition. That's why I was all
no,
for it.
It's American.
Have y'all heard of this? I thought
blessing,
just the bottle
blessing
open.
the bottle.
You pour a little bit, libations for the ancestors, for the dead homies. And
no, that's like pouring it. Whatever. But yeah, okay, we can't bless the bottle because she already.
Well, we can make our own new tradition since I never heard of this. Bless.
I was like,
bless. You gotta drink the whole thing
first.
Yep. Or you can drink half first.
I mean, I'm just gonna drink it, but somebody said it was like fiery.
Yeah, it has a little at the end.
Is it sweet?
You ever had a drink and you'd be like, you know the tradition of looking at somebody's eyes.
Yeah, or 7 bad years of sex.
Yeah.
Let me taste it.
It's like fingernail polish. Fingernail remover. Nail polish remover. At first. It's not nasty. It is sweet.
It actually tastes like balsamic vinegar.
Maybe a little. I just taste nail polish remover because it smells
vinegary.
It's not vinegary. It definitely is a sweet wine, and it definitely has some warmth to it. I'm definitely feeling warm right here.
You do that.
A little.
Type thing.
A little. No, but the one my mom got that wasn't Taylor Port, it was Cockburner's Port or something like that. That was the name of it. It's like vintage.
Port wines do taste different.
That's because it's a wine aged in oak, like cognac or whatever wood is aged in.
Because I actually do have a port at work, and it doesn't taste like that, but in certain drinks, like the flavors are like crazy.
The other one I have is way more like it burns. It burns. This one's more smooth. Like I be drinking a whole bottle of wine just to get a little buzz.
Mm-mm.
It means I can savor this vibe.
You know I be off my ass drinking wine.
Y'all, if y'all ever heard of Weekend Owl, if y'all got an Aldi's by y'all, or if they sell Weekend Owl by y'all, it's like 6% alcohol. And this girl be like, I'm lit.
No, they used to make fun of me like crazy, but I don't know.
Oh, I'm lit.
It was something about this dang. Honestly, drinking in general, like I be gone for real. Like, my tolerance isn't that high.
White liquor, tequila, and white liquor and tequila. Oh, that get me up. I be up.
No, tequila makes me horny and dance.
Yeah.
Hennessy don't do nothing to me, but honestly make me angry. Like, I don't get how people drink it.
Hennessy don't make me angry. I just be angry. I just be bored when I drink brown. Like, I feel like I'm just mellow.
Chilling?
Yeah. That's why I like tequila. Depending on who you
tequila,
are, we either gonna fuck or we gonna fight tonight.
Tequila gonna get me right every time.
We gonna fuck or we gonna fight. One of the two.
Yeah, tequila gonna get me right every time, and I'll be like, I actually kind of feel lit.
Not me. It's gonna take more than a glass to get me, honey.
I was like, where is this going? So, unpopular opinions. Nicki Minaj. I think she's overrated.
You're losing it, Nicki. No, I'm playing.
I
You think she's overrated?
Yeah.
What?
I just feel like because, like... Okay, Barb. I was literally like, she's malfunctioning, y'all. She is malfunctioning.
Wait, you think Nicki Minaj is overrated? How?
Only because, like, I said this before, like, I feel like because she hasn't made music in so long, she's really she's
becoming irrelevant?
Yeah, I just feel like the hype that everybody's giving her right now is kind of giving, like, oh, she's an old head, this and that. But I'm like, bro,
you mean the hype
she's
for that
really not even
girl
that
song?
No, just
period.
Yeah, for right now, because it's like she hasn't made music in how long? Like album wise,
maybe 2-3 years.
So it's just like I don't know.
I don't want to put her on that album timeline because I feel like the best artists don't drop an album every year. Like Beyonce doesn't drop an album every single year.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, they don't drop an album every single year because they actually try to like work on a body of work instead of just singles. But like we said last time, a hit is a hit. And these girls are dropping hits.
They are. There's this new girl on TikTok. It's coming out. Well, she's been coming out with music.
Who was she like? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. That's what you talking about?
No.
Just laying it. Don't play with it. Who?
No.
It's a girl named Lola something. I like her voice.
Monroe?
No.
Oh.
I know Lola Monroe. It's I don't remember her name, but she be like, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Like she got a deep voice. She's a little shorty. Little brown skin shorty, but
my lips are on fire.
What about Ice Spice? Ice Spice got a new little hook out right now
that nobody's gonna know but the hook.
I like this hook better than that nigga eat it because it's longer than that. I guess that's why.
This is so weird.
You don't like it? I like it.
It's giving cognac for real.
It is. It's giving a hint of it. I like that. Because that gives the wine a kick. Wine is boring. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Wine is a boring drink. That's why I like sangria. Because they put a little brown in it.
I hate sangrias.
I love sangria. I love red wine sangria. I don't care for the white wine sangria.
I feel like white wine gives me headaches.
Red wine gives me headaches, but I still drink it.
It's interesting.
So your unpopular opinion is Nicki Minaj is overrated?
Soft life. Or clean girl aesthetic. Soft life.
That's two different things.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you saying verses?
No. Let's do soft life. Soft life.
Soft life? Soft girl life?
Yeah.
This is what I feel like.
Why does everything need a name? That's me.
You know millennials categorize every goddamn thing.
It doesn't need to be categorized because I feel like people have been living in their soft era. But it's like, why does everything need a name? And I think TikTok has a lot to do with that. Like, naming shit.
I think it's like they name it to make it more sensational. Like, it's not just a normal woman not having to be in her masculine energy all the time.
Yeah.
We're going to name it soft
life. But honestly, I feel like you can see when someone is in their soft girl era.
It's not like an era. It's an everyday thing.
Yeah, like you just see it like in them, you know? Because people change like not their personality, but I guess their way of living. Which is why I don't think, like, the black girl luxury should be a thing. Like, if you live that life, you live that life. So it's just like for people to like put a name to it, it's like getting weird.
I don't think the problem for me is not putting a name to it. It's like once people put a name to it, that's when they start to be like mean girls. And so they're like, well, you're not a soft girl because you curse. You're not a soft girl because you do this. You're not a soft girl. First of all, we're women. We're not girls. Second of all, it's not a soft era lifestyle. It's when a situation calls for you to be in your feminine energy, you're in your feminine energy, and you know how to go from your feminine energy to your masculine energy. It literally is a balance. You cannot just be in your feminine energy all the time. Everybody has a balance of masculine and feminine energy, just like men.
Yeah.
So stop with this soft girl era where all I do is do self-care, drink wine. That should be a part of your rituals, but that's not just this is all I do. No.
And I feel like it could be a part of your like luxury.
That's tapping into your feminine energy. Yeah. But please believe throughout the day you're going to have to tap into your masculine energy as well. What do you think is going to happen?
Unpopular opinion, Kanye.
To Ye, not Kanye West.
I don't know. It's just bad.
I think he's going to tell his people to boycott the places that boycotted him. That's what I would do if I was in his position. I'd be like when he told his fans not to go buy Gucci or something like that, and they didn't buy it, I'd be like, don't go buy Adidas. Don't go buy Gap or whoever else dropped him. I'd be like, boycott them, y'all. Then he'll show if he got some real power.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I need like 3 to 5 business days after Kanye West do something to wrap my mind around it to form an opinion. Cause I be so quick to be like, fuck him. Cause he's like that.
I didn't say F him after everything that he said.
I say he act like a crackhead. You know what I'm saying?
It's just interesting how Black people decided not to cancel him. But the second that the Jewish community, like, they were threatened in any way, any aspect, everybody banded together and literally were like, we don't accept it. Everyone around them and their allies were like, we don't accept that.
No, because they own everything. That was his whole point.
It was. But it's like, you just
own everything. So it's not like they banded together, but that's his point, I think. And that's a lot of people make that point though when they talk about America, like how a few people own all these companies. They own the top company, and then the top company has all these 50, 60 different little companies. So you think that you have like a variety of leadership when really you don't. And it's these 6 people that control everything.
Yeah, I did see that it said that like he basically was trying to get out of his contracts and this was the only way.
I feel like that's a smart thing to do too, because now they gotta pay him. They gotta pay him out of his contract. They gotta pay him a percentage of his contract.
It was interesting to see that. Was it Adidas that they own his future and past designs?
I thought they own. No, I don't think they own the future. I think they own whatever he's done with them so far. But Adidas, you about to sell that to who? Because anybody who bought Kanye West stuff really fuck with Kanye West, right?
But everybody's like taking it off their shelves. Well, what are they gonna do with it? I saw something that they were gonna like hike up the prices of all of his shoes.
And Kanye gonna be like, don't buy that shit, especially since you know I'm not gonna be making no money off of it.
The resellers, because they're not making any more.
The resellers...
Basically, they were like, the resellers are going to hike up the prices, going to go crazy.
No. Man, let's talk about how white people fucked up the culture of shoes and shit like that. Because white people don't want to out here hiking up the price of basic-ass shoes that we used to get for not that much.
Ooh. Yeah, the amount... Oh, that's what we should do. Resellers. This shit is crazy.
I think it should be illegal.
It's crazy.
I think it should be illegal, and I think you should only be able to hike up a price a certain percent of the price.
If we shouldn't be reselling shoes.
I can understand reselling like vintage stuff, right?
But they doing shit that just dropped.
Just came out, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If I could, I would hop up on that and make a quick little buck and go. But I feel like it's terrible.
They're stopping it though, like resellers. For sure.
Good, man, because that's what they do. They come do stuff and colonize it, and then they take it and make it something else.
This woman that worked for Nike, she was white.
Her son?
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
Didn't she get fired?
Yeah. Well, no, she had to resign.
Because her son got a whole garage full of shoes.
Not garage, girl.
It was one in the garage?
It was a warehouse.
Oh, because I saw the little garage in the backyard.
That was back in the day, honey. He has a warehouse full of product. Of just shoes. That he was able to obtain, be able to sell. And, like, that's where half the shoes was going. Like, that's ridiculous.
You notice that shit did not start happening until white people sucked their funky ass feet in a pair of ones and dunks and Air Force Ones.
One of my friends that I was helping, like, start his channel, he was a reseller. He has like $1 million business.
That's what I said. I would.
$1 million business off of selling shoes.
I don't care about tennis shoes, so I would definitely do it. But I understand the people who do fuck with tennis shoes. I understand their pain.
But it's just sad. Somebody was like, "I'm not trying to pay $2,000 for a shoe that was $200."
Exactly.
Like, that's insane.
I would want to fight the person who does that shit. I'd be like, "Yeah, I want to buy your shoes. Meet me at Walmart."
What? Like, I can't
beat their ass and take the shoes.
But it's like, I could afford the shoes before y'all started to hike them up. And now I cannot because y'all don't
listen, y'all better start going, get the white people shoes. What white people? Y'all better start hiking up the price of Skechers. Do it back to their ass.
They are.
Go get you some Skechers and hike that price up. What else they be wearing? The ones that don't wear... the ones who don't wear out dunks and Air Force Ones. Go get them Birkenstocks and hike their price up. Start reselling them.
Well, actually, now black people wear.
You want to do it? You want to do it? Let's go get some Skechers that just came out and be like, nope, we got them all. And let's become resellers for the shoes that they like.
Unpopular opinion: Nick Cannon is in all his babies.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. And I also don't like, well, listen, Nick Cannon got on a show talking about pH balances and shit, right?
What?
He got on a show and was like...
No, he didn't.
Some women... Either he said he's had to tell some women about their smell and pH balance. Like, he said I think, if I'm not mistaken, he said something to the extent of he had to, like, help some women understand their hygiene. Right? And in my head, I'm like, what type of woman you fucking with, Nick Cannon? Talking about some women having an odor. And then other people were like, well, you sticking your raw dick in 6 and 7 and 8 different baby mamas who all have different chemistry and stuff. You probably fucking up their pH. And that was that on that.
But it honestly, like, men and their semen also have, like,
It's basic.
Yeah.
And
they mess up your pH balance for sure.
A woman's vagina is acidic and a man's, her fluids down there, and then a man's sperm is not as acidic. So I think sometimes some women and some men, the chemistries don't mix or whatever. So you cannot always nut in a woman, I guess.
And then in general, shit. The fact that Nick Cannon just be going crazy, like.
But I don't understand why he's doing that. Some people said it's because of his health issues, and he's hoping.
A lot of people said it was because he was sad about losing a baby or something, like. Something traumatic happened, and he just couldn't stop.
He did lose one of his kids.
He couldn't stop having sex.
He's having another kid with the woman who he lost it with now.
Yeah, he was just filling the void.
I just feel like it's reckless to have
multiple
all of these kids. Like, that's why I ain't gonna lie. I have a child, and I always think about, like, when I get with another man, and if I have another child with him, I always think about how my child might feel that me and that child's father, we're together in the same household, and she has, somebody with. And I know, like, it could be awkward for kids, but as long as you do your part and make sure, they're loved and that everything's going good, it could be fine. But I always just be thinking about, like, how some kids feel when they have a parent who has multiple kids and you live in a home with one of your kids, but you don't live in a home with all of your kids. And he have all these kids who...
Like, at that point, you need a home for every... a room for every mama and child.
Yeah, because it's hard to have multiple kids.
Like, I don't know how he manages his time.
Exactly. Working. Let alone having all these different households to go to.
I feel neglected and I didn't have a baby by him.
Yeah, I would feel neglected. Those kids are definitely going to feel neglected. I think they're going to know their father loves them, but they're going to know that they have, there's a clock. You know, you got a certain amount of time.
They could have had a different lifestyle. Like, it's very sad, and it's actually gross.
And people are like, well, if he can afford them.
No.
It's more to having a child than just financial and affording stuff for them. Like, kids don't care about that type of stuff. They start to care about that stuff when they get older, you know, in school, and they want things to look cool to their friends. But I see happier kids with their parents in a shelter. You know what I'm saying? Because their parent cares about them and loves them and doesn't use the money as a way to, you know, show their affection.
It's just sad. Do you think WAP is overhyped?
WAP? It's sensational.
It's crazy because it came at a time where we were in lockdown.
It's sensational. So, of course, it's going to be just like
I am lit.
My bad. Are you?
Yeah. Nothing tops that.
My back?
Yeah. That's
but I'm saying it's sensational. You know? You got women talking about their pussy the entire song. You know, that's always going to be sensational. Do they have any songs out here with men talking about their dick the entire song? I'm gonna need one of those, guys. Go ahead. What rapper you want to hear that from? What rapper do you want to hear a WAP from? A WAP type song.
A WAP. A WAP.
A WAP. WAP.
A WAP.
A WAP. What did I just say?
A WAP.
What rapper you want to hear rap about their dick? Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates.
No, he scares me. He's like the devil.
Unpopular opinion. If you like Kevin Gates, I'm definitely side-eyeing. And I side-eye myself because I like certain songs.
I like certain songs, but he's scary.
He's weird. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but something ain't right about Kevin Gates. And he is scary.
Like, he's the type to have people in his basement.
I don't even feel like he's the type to have people in his basement. I just think he's scary, toxic. Like, I feel like he's the type of dude you'll get in a relationship with or have sex with one time, and it's like you never could get rid of him for the rest of your life.
Like, he's just so, like, scary.
Kevin Gates the type of dude I feel like you hang out with, and it's like, if he want to have sex, I guess we just gonna have sex, because I'm not telling this nigga no.
Like, he's scary.
I'm not telling this nigga no. We just gonna have sex then.
Yeah.
And it looks like the sex will not be pleasurable with him.
White Mexican Asians joining Divine Nine.
I don't like it.
It's interesting. I actually went to my alma mater's homecoming, and we actually have a white Kappa. I mean, that's not my first.
I'm about to say, I've always seen white Kappas. And I've never seen any other race in any other...
I've seen white alphas before, too.
I've only ever seen another race in Kappa.
I don't mind it, but I just feel like I feel like that's for black people, but I guess...
Black people don't gatekeep. I don't know.
But then again, I'm not...
part of me
I'm not in a sorority or fraternity, but...
Part of me understands black people. It's like, we get discriminated against. We get kept out of stuff. We get kept out of stuff, so I feel like we never want to make nobody else feel like that.
Like, if you want to do it, if you want to be up for the challenge, then by all means, go ahead. But, like, it doesn't happen often.
It don't happen
so
often.
It's like, when we see it, we're like, oh my gosh. Like, we're so shocked when they actually come out. So it's like, they do receive, they do receive all of the, like, praise, too. Because it's like, wow, you really, like, understood, like, what that fraternity or sorority, went through,
but I feel like
the history. So
I feel like we not like accepted that same way. Like, you not about to cross Delta and everybody be like, go black girl,
girl.
You gonna have to deal with discrimination within your own sorority. You're gonna have to find your little group of friends within that sorority that you fuck with, because everybody else is like, you're the black girl in the white sorority. And I feel like black people do the type of stuff
they don't get treated the same.
They don't, and I feel like the reason why, and I understand we get mad at ourselves for not gatekeeping, but I don't think that we don't want to make anybody feel like we felt. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a very high vibrational thing of black people to do. I understand people want us to gatekeep certain things. You cannot gatekeep AAV. You cannot. You can't gatekeep it, because you're gonna hear it. If I'm talking and you're a white girl and you're in a conversation, or you're over here and you hear me say something, you're gonna say it.
But there are white people that know, they know their place. They know they're not supposed to be talking like how I'm talking. Like,
how often,
there are some white people.
It's TikTok that got y'all feeling like white people is like trying their luck. Because they're on social media. You might not run into this person.
They just consume too much of our language in general. But it's because we're literally like we're the blueprints for a lot of the trends.
We are.
The culture. So it's hard for them to get away from it. But it's just like, y'all need to know y'all place.
Pop culture. Pop culture was not... Black culture was not pop culture at first.
Right.
I feel like around the Kardashian era is when...
I feel like it stopped after, like, the movies.
The movies?
Like, I feel like pop culture, like, with the white people movies, like, in the 2000s is when it ended.
Oh, when they started doing satire?
That's when it kind of came... Yeah, like, it was like...
I wouldn't say 2000s.
No, like, Mean Girls, She's the Man. Like, it really did stop. Like, after 2010... Everything changed.
I'm thinking you saying like 2000.
Once social media came, that's when I feel like everything changed. Everything changed. Yeah. I wouldn't even say it was like the Kardashians.
I'm gonna give it social media, but I feel like they do play a big part in it.
Oh, they do.
Because I feel like white girls really look up to the Kardashians, you know. And then when you're like staying on trend. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Pop culture was pop culture, you know. Black culture had a little spot in pop culture. Now we are the culture.
Right.
So I think we need to understand
it's because we're fun. Like, we're
trendsetting. We make the boring white people shit cool, and then the white people hop on. It's like, but if we being real, don't black people go get white people shit that's not cool and make it cool, and then white people hop on it? So then I kind of feel like it's like...
Awesome.
It's kind of like...
But I just feel like we're forever doing what we want. And then people are literally latching on after the fact.
But when you're the blueprint, you have to understand you're the blueprint. You have to understand there will be replicas of a blueprint. Like, that's... I feel like I wish we would embrace that we are the blueprint and stop being like, why are they copying us? Like...
It's just that we can't have nothing. That's really what it is.
Okay. Understand that. When you're the blueprint, you can't be the only one because you're the blueprint.
That's not fun.
Well, shit. I don't know what y'all want to do. Get your asses off of social media then.
Literally.
And go back to hiding because now you're the blueprint. I don't think we're used to being the one. We're used to being a part of culture. We're not used to being the culture.
Right.
We are the culture now. And I think we need to take that in and be responsible with that. And we can put out what image we want. We can put out what we want to be now. How do I feel about DHGate?
Unpopular opinion.
I'm not mad about DHGate. The reason why I'm not mad about it is because a lot of celebrities wear replicas. A lot of celebrities wear fake stuff all the time. Rich people wear fake stuff all the time.
I feel like they don't wear real stuff. I don't need to see all my goodies because I want to open my legs.
I'm not mad at DHGate. A lot of people with money don't wear the real shit. Why? Because you're not going to question Nicki Minaj if her Birkin look fake. You ain't even going to look to see a thing fake. You're just going to be like, I'm assuming it's real.
I feel like you can have fake stuff if you know how to wear it and you don't feel like it's fake. Does that make sense?
It's a class difference. It's not a cash difference.
Because if you can act like you're wearing the real one, you can act like you're wearing the fake one too.
It's about the person. It's about the person because they probably got people out here who be wearing the real shit, but it just look cheap on them because they don't have
the style.
They don't have the style or the class. I really feel like it's about your class because they got people out here who have class and style and can
because you can truly wear whatever you want.
Exactly.
Oh my god, can y'all see my slipper? I'm wearing slippers.
Granny slipper.
Yeah, girl, these so comfortable. They are.
But yeah, I'm not mad at DHGate, and I feel like the people that's mad at DHGate are weird. Like, why are you mad at somebody wearing something fake that you probably wouldn't even know was fake if you came face to face with them?
But whole time, I mean, I know for myself, I've never been like a brand person. But it's just because, like, I don't think that defines who I am and like the style that I might have, you know?
It don't, because they got people who be all the way brand and just don't.
No, I hate the people that be wearing triple, quadruple brands.
What you mean?
Throughout their whole outfit.
Like a Gucci belt, a Louis hat,
necklace, shirt, pants,
all the same brand
shoes,
or a different brand?
All the same brand.
Oh yeah,
I seen it one day. I almost threw up on them.
They be a mascot.
Like I almost threw up on them.
Like a walking billboard.
Yeah.
And you know what else? Rich people don't wear. They don't wear the
name brand.
They
some.
wear the brand, but honestly, black people is what made the name, the brand. Like when you brand it, like you know when they came out with the Fendi print, and it was Fendi everywhere. You know, before that was tacky. Before, if you wore like name brand designer stuff,
but now it's like bodysuits,
and you had all of the brand name all over it, you knew that was the cheaper version of the brand because all of the more expensive stuff didn't have the name all over it. Yeah, and that's why rich people, when they were like people who really had money, when they would wear the stuff, you wouldn't even know it was a Fendi bag because it didn't have Fendi all over it or something like that because they didn't.
But
wear
now
it
people
like
like it for the symbols.
Yeah, because Nicki said Fendi prints on, you know.
That is so interesting.
Fendi went and stole a Fila. Remember Fendi stole a Fila emblem? When it was Fendi with the red, white, and blue?
Mm.
Anyways,
yeah.
Black people made it cool to put the name brand name on you. And I feel like it probably was because at the time, if you could afford designer, you was getting the stuff that wasn't as expensive, and the stuff that wasn't as expensive had the name on it.
That is so interesting. Black girl edition stylist. Hair, nails. I think just hair and nails. I feel like the hairstylists, the braiders, they getting out of control. Like, ain't no way we should be paying more than $200 for braids.
Ain't no way you should be paying your car insurance.
A wig install?
Yeah. You know why? Because y'all
willing to pay for it.
Y'all willing to pay for it, number one, because y'all want to feel exclusive. And
you can do your hair yourself.
Number two, this is things that celebrities were getting done. I feel like as soon as regular people start getting celebrity shit, people be vultures, they hop in there and they try to bring the prices up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all wasn't getting lace front wigs before. And everybody knew Beyonce to wear lace front wigs. Not everybody wear lace front wigs. I feel like at this point...
She had a good stylist, because I didn't even know.
At this point, the price should go down, because everybody's getting it done.
But it's so high. But it's because a lot of black women either, for maintenance-wise, our hair is a lot to deal with. And then there's women that just don't want to do their hair. Like, they'd rather just go and get it done.
But
or
these
some
girls
just don't know how to do
these
their
people
hair.
Are not even hairstylists, half of them.
Yeah.
They just know how to do the style, but they don't know how to grow y'all hair. They don't know how to protect
They're
your
not
hair.
licensed.
Yeah.
And they be charging us out the A.
For everything.
Yeah.
But y'all accept it, and that's why. Once we stop accepting stuff, it will go away.
For me, it's all the rules. They're big old checklists. Like, don't be 30 minutes late.
You didn't used to have to do that when you still get your hair done, huh?
Come this, come that. Like, when did this become a thing?
You gonna tell me don't be 30 minutes late, but you're not gonna be on time to do my hair.
They are never on time, but they'll be like, deposit now. You'll miss out on your deposit. You can't cancel within like 24 hours. Like, it's crazy.
Deposit, yeah. I don't remember paying a deposit when I was younger to get my hair done. I just had to show up. I just had to show up.
Like, I would feel bad growing up, like, around this time. Like, cause like,
oh yeah, I'm so happy I'm not like
you don't have money when you young. I mean, like, you do, or maybe your parents got it, but like, bro, I'm pretty sure I was very ugly.
But that's why these young girls
I was very ugly when I was young.
Shout out to the young girls who go on YouTube and learn how to do that shit themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. And shout out to all the YouTube hairstylists, makeup artists, nail people who be showing you how to do that shit, so you don't have to go and pay somebody who's gonna rip you off and you can do it your damn self.
Because it's scary, the amount of money, the way that everybody looked this year for their first day of school. I was like, oh, I would have been depressed.
You wouldn't have, because you would have been a part of this time and you would have found some kind of way to turn.
I'm just glad I know how to do my own hair.
Yeah.
Because I would have cried.
But it's like the people, I don't know, it's like the kids these days look like grown-ass women.
They're 30 already.
They be grown as hell.
Like, they're 25. They're my age.
I was not wearing fake lashes in high school.
Son. Like, college is when I actually started doing, like, my makeup for real. And even then, it was bad. So, it's like the talent that everybody had.
We didn't have YouTube like that.
Yeah.
We just started getting YouTube, like, around senior year when you got older.
But it's like,
they've been having YouTube.
Everybody's just so talented.
So they've been having YouTube.
That shit crazy.
We went through trial and error. We
had YouTube.
No.
We just didn't have the makeup, the funds.
No, I had the makeup.
I ain't had the funds or the makeup.
YouTube, people wasn't really on YouTube like that until, I want to say, till my senior year, which was 2010. That's when I started going on there trying to look up how to do stuff. But before 2010, I probably was looking casket sharp, you know, thinking I was beat.
Courtney?
No!
Courtney Sharp looking casket sharp.
Thinking I was beat, had no contour, bitch. Just foundation and lip gloss, bitch. Oh my God!
You were one-dimensional.
Just foundation and lip gloss and mascara. And maybe some eyeshadow or something like that. That chalky ass eyeshadow.
No.
That was not pigmented. See, let me tell you something. You young girls, y'all can't look back on y'all pictures and laugh at them and be like, damn, look at me.
I used to do?
It's very humbling.
I used to have my hair curly and then my bangs straight. Why did I do that?
I think that was the style. I remember Nicki Minaj having the body wave with the straight bang.
Why did I do that?
It was a style.
Why did I think I was Nicki Minaj?
It was the look at the time.
That was a rough time. Because I was very ugly.
I remember when I got my MAC. I got the foundation.
Everybody had MAC. I did not have MAC. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was
had
doing.
MAC. I remember Bobby MAC because at the time I was using my grandma's Estee Lauder and I don't even think we was the same fucking shade, bitch. And I was slapping that shit on my face. I'm thankful.
No, that is so funny because you and I are not the same color.
We're not.
Yeah.
Is she lighter than me? Yeah, she's lighter than me.
Yeah, I feel like you're a little warmer.
Girl, when I tell
that
you.
Is funny.
No contour, just foundation. That was 2 shades lighter than me. Lip gloss.
Just foundation is
just
gross.
Foundation. And not even with a brush. I was putting that shit on with my hands. And even though I have...
High school, college.
High school.
I don't even know when I started to like wear like makeup for real.
I would definitely say...
I think high school.
Last junior, senior.
It was just still bad.
It was, but I appreciate that it was bad because it's like it's funny when you think about it. Huh?
I just wish I was a bad bitch in high school. I just wasn't. I just grew up after.
That's the good thing because all the people who was bad bitches in high school, that was their peak. They peaked in high school.
Damn.
You kept on going up. And they peaked in high school. Have you seen anybody from your high school that was a bad bitch in high school? Is
yeah.
The same now?
Yeah.
They're still bad bitches? They kept it going?
Some. Maybe like one.
Maybe like one.
One.
You went from some to one.
Interracial relationships. I think it's okay, honestly. I don't really have an opinion.
I don't dislike it.
As long as you're respecting each other's cultures and not disrespecting each other and advocating for your partner when the time comes.
What is the interracial couple mix that you don't care for? That you don't think look good? If we're being toxic. I do not like the white and Asian mix. I
was gonna say Black and Asian.
That's the most fun one. Black people and Asian
not
people?
in that aspect. I'm saying it because of the way that the communities are. If that makes
Asian
sense.
People are so like my people, like they're
they're very like anti-Black, and I ain't with that. So that's why I said it. I'm not speaking on like babies or like
I was talking about looks.
Them being fine.
I was talking about looks wise. I'm talking about like
looks.
Values.
Yeah, white and Asian. Ooh, it only works sometimes.
I've never seen it work.
I've seen it work, but
I'm lying. Giant and K plus A probably got the cutest little white and Asian kids I've seen. Honestly, I don't mind interracial couples. The ones who do it as a
fetish,
of like not even a fetish. Like I'm gonna be specific when I talk about this because there's only one interracial couple who falls in this category: Black men and white women. They be the ones who be like, why is Black women always the center of Black men and white? Yeah, it's like. But those type of relationships don't even really be lasting because them white women end up being baby mamas like we told them they was going to be.
Yeah.
But I don't mind interracial because my sister is mixed. Her mother's white. I don't even care. It's not even like something I think about. The only ones that I do think about is black men and white women, because they're the ones that are always like saying something about black women. It's like y'all are literally together. The two, like, y'all, it's like two haters formed together to come against the superior one. Like, and it's like, if y'all happy, go be happy. I should never be.
Like, you shouldn't have to speak on
we should
me
never be
or
a
my
topic
people,
of conversation.
Okay?
You know, white men, when they get with a black woman, they don't make videos like...
They be chilling.
And those are the most successful.
Marriages,
Statistic-wise, black women, and white men are the most successful. The least successful is guess which one it is. It's the least successful statistics-wise. The least successful statistics-wise. Guess one.
Yeah.
Guess which one? Black men and white women. Why? Because y'all not coming together because y'all actually fuck with each other. Y'all coming together as a way to like piss off and stick your middle finger to the opposite sex.
And it's like there are some that are like cool, like we can appreciate y'all, but like the others,
because we're not in y'all in y'all bed with y'all. We're not the type of conversation. Y'all not pillow talking about us. Y'all actually like each other. It's weird
because like I've been seeing them like hate on social media, but it's just like we did nothing to you. We don't say nothing about y'all. Just do you. Like, you don't have to bring us in your...
Because if you notice, nobody... And this just goes to show you, nobody sit there and have these conversations about black and Indian, black and Asian, white men and black women, black and Spanish. Yeah. We don't never have these... It's always black men and white women that these conversations about, because y'all sit there and antagonize the opposites of who y'all are with. And it's like y'all are literally just with each other to piss off the other person's person, basically.
And it's weird.
White women be with y'all to piss off black women and white men. And black men be with y'all to piss off black women.
This shit is strange. And ain't nobody got time for it.
I fuck with the white men and black women couples. And the reason why I do, because you can see a genuine interest in liking each other and respect for each other.
White men let black women like be themselves. But I mean, there's only a certain type of white man that actually like treats black women well. Like there is. Like you can definitely tell. Because like they're not going after like the fetish type of thing. Like they're actually just there to like love you for you. So I think that's really, really sweet.
I think that somebody said something about, it was like a psychologist, about the power dynamic with black women and white men. White men are at a higher level of power and black women can be, and they nurture that. And the white man isn't, what's the word? Threatened by the black woman's power. That's why the relationship works so well and is so successful. The black woman can be her full self. The white man can be his full self, and neither one of them are like, threatened by each other's power.
Because like black men are always trying to
dominate.
Girl.
And I know
I feel like it's because they feel powerless in a sense.
That's what I was about to say.
And I feel like that's why also sometimes it doesn't work for black women and black men. Even though like we are made for each other, not gonna lie.
We are.
And it's just sad that like some black men really don't see that because they feel like black women are so powerful. Like they're intimidated by us.
They're threatened by that.
It's sad, but
I feel like that's the type of men who need to heal and really step into their masculinity, because you're obviously not in your masculinity if you're threatened by a woman being in her divine masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, and this is not for everybody. We all know we're not talking about those toxic relationships. We're talking about normal people. I feel like black people have the chance to heal and learn each other. I feel like we've only been able to learn each other based off of what others in other races and cultures have like thrown into our mix. And I feel like we just need to like heal ourselves and learn each other.
Yeah. Dang, that just got real serious. I don't know why. I just like the wine just hit me. Okay. Well, we're going to finish this. You're going to finish yours. Because y'all need to be drinking when we drink it too.
I have a headache.
Really? Oh my God. I don't. I feel great though.
I want some water. Like I need some cold water right now.
I'm going to grab that. But this is today's unpopular opinion with our Taylor Port.
Sure.
My opinion?
Yeah, about the Taylor Port.
I'm lit. Like,
I'm not.
I'm shocked. But I think eating does play a part into it.
Well, I ate a lot too.
Because usually like wine does hit me super, super hard if I'm not eating, but I ate, but I'm still lit. Like, I feel it working.
I know I wasn't gonna feel lit because wine does make me sleepy.
Taste wise, to me, it still tastes like balsamic vinegar, y'all. I can't lie.
It's a sweet wine.
It is sweet.
It tastes like sangria to me.
It doesn't burn as much as I thought it did. It did shock me for sure, but I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if I'd buy it myself, but it was kind of cool. It was lit. I might come over to drink some more.
Bring some meats and cheeses and crackers.
I make a mean charcuterie board. Maybe that's what we'll do one day for one. Make one and then we'll come like eat and stuff together. But yeah, so this is today's video. We gonna catch y'all later.
My eyes is low.
Okay. She gotta go. She needs some water. And maybe a snack.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye guys.
We can get away. Palm trees, beach views.